What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. It is your friend, Joe Caffarelli. All right, everybody, it's probably going to be a short stream today, but I just wanted to kind of just finish off where we left off last night with our little credit card checker function thingamaboober here. So, yeah. Let's continue on where we left off, folks. All right, today will be a lot more just getting into the code itself instead of doing so much explanation like I was yesterday. Let me just open up the chat to make sure nobody wants to talk to me. Okay. All right, so just like when we left off, we're at yeah. All right. So just erase. Yep. Okay. So. You okay, Max? All right. That's what what I want to kind of do this. I wanted to kind of combine. So here, this function, it wants you to find invalid cards. Now we can do that with our function that we already have right there by going through it. So I want to combine invalid cards also with invalid card companies too as well, and then maybe give a list of. Maybe give a list of the card companies themselves. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like put like another object to that new object array that will create with these credit companies, and maybe like if it's invalid, just put like an invalid next to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because that's all really we gotta finish up doing. That'll probably bring me to about when I got an appointment at 10 o'clock my time that I gotta get on. So I already missed one appointment already this morning because I forgot it was in person. So, already off to a rough start, and yeah, other things too as well, like that bearing I was talking about that I gotta replace in the car. Well, I gotta get a press. There's a cheap press I'm sending the wife to go grab this morning. It's at Harbor Freight. It's going to turn into more of a project than I wanted it to be. It shouldn't be too hard to replace it though. But all right, let's get into these functions here. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't really need that right now. It's already said like I want to build these last two functionalities into this primary function and then have it all return some kind of data object that's representing that gives us the user good information back. You know what I'm saying? Whether the cards are good and stuff. So let's get into that. Okay, so we're gonna start off right here. Now remember, we don't want to be mutating our original object, so whatever we create from here, let's just make sure we're not mutating everything. So let me think of how I want to start it off with. So let's just start from okay, so let's do this. So that's the for loop, right? Let's make a new So we're gonna start from a new. We can do a for each too. A for each could probably work too on this pretty well. So let's do this. Let I'm gonna call it card object. Card data. Sometimes naming is the hardest thing to do sometimes. Card data. We're gonna leave that as a empty object for now. I guess I could just create a whole new for loop just to make this a little bit easier, just to can say with the consistency of what I've been doing, and then maybe work backwards from there. So we'll say let q equals 0. Q less than what are we gonna work with? We're going to work with. So we can do num because num's 15, and this is what we're going to be working with that object. Okay. All right. So let's think about this. If you know what, let me just do this real quick before I stop mutating objects by accident. Okay, that just makes me feel better about what I'm doing right now. All right. Sum, the sum, you gotta remember, sum has sum returns that string of yeah, I'll show you again. Right here for the moment. Oh, I printed this out there. So sum right here returns this array back. So if we iterate over this array with a conditional, we'll say if equal to 0, we'll push make a couple more objects, and we'll create like an valid card object and an invalid card object, and we'll push those results to it with the return index. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do it with a return index. With either like a valid or invalid type stamp on it. Okay. Hold on real quick. I'm a bad person. Okay. All right. So if some queue, we're gonna be iterating over that. Got a couple objects right there. All right, so if equal to 0, I'm gonna push that. Yeah. Push that value of that object. Some Q. So let's name it Stu valid card. Valid card. Let's do this. How would I return that as a go? How would I like show Would that show up as a? I don't think it would. It's okay. Oh, let me do it like this. Just trying to hold on. Equal valid num equals 0. Valid num equal valid num plus no, let's not do it like that because it won't do that. Okay. Yeah, all right, that works. That's better. And that yeah, that'll increase every time that gets iterated on. Okay. Just had to think about that for a second. How I wanted that to work. All right, so valid card, and then this will integer, and then pushing that. Hopefully that works for that. And then we'll do an else. We'll do pretty much like the same thing. So again, as it integers over with these if-else statements, it should by all rights, it should increase this number by 1. That way we can get a nice little graphical. Well, when the data returns back, it should look decent. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so push. How's everybody doing? Where's my brackets? Where did I break you? It returns 7, which I believe is actually right. And I should be pushing card data, not sum. Okay. But my thingy didn't integer, so let's do this. Data. All right, good. So now it's giving us our credit card numbers back, but my thingy isn't increasing, so that's no problem. We'll just work on it. I just want to see what this looks like if I do this. We're working with Q, right? Yep. That worked. No, see, that's what I was afraid of, because as it iterates over, it's going to add those other things. So the 2 mystery ones, because remember, we got 2 mystery credit card numbers in the mystery batch here that are valid, and those come in. Yeah, you'll see. So valid, you know, at 11. It's not what I wanted to do, but it is working. So I need an iterator that I need to create an iterator that is not affected by that. I want it to iterate as soon as the it goes through the if statement. So every time it comes back through the loop, so every time it comes back through the loop, what time is it? Let's see what we do on time. I want it to how could I do that? I would have to create just gotta think about how it would like work out. So all right, let's do this. No, that's not a really good at all, sir. So let's put these guys up here. See how this works now. Perfect. All right, save that real quick. All right, cool. Just had to think about how to, just had to work through how to iterate and getting the right iterating number to get. So, so leaving it up here, all right, while this for loop is happening, as it passes through, all right, it's not going to change its value again. Its value always has changed. Its value is already set at 0. So once we ignite this for loop, what we're doing with our valid num, all right, is equal to the valid num that it was just at plus 1 every time this conditional, every time it enters into this conditional here. So we pass it through that. Now we can pass, yeah, so we have, I mean, shoot, that's beautiful. So we have valid card 1, and it gets us to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's some crispy data right there. I should probably turn it into, that's what I should do is, I should do it like this. As, yeah. What are we trying to as separate objects? Yeah, so there we go. So now we have it as separate objects now. And so there we go. So now we have it in separate object arrays here. Looks pretty good to me. Yep, I like that format. And then we can just check on invalid cards just to make sure invalid cards are working too. Yep, so we got our 7, 8 invalid cards. Yep. So yes, because there's 3, so there's 5 and then 3 mystery ones that are invalid, so 8. Yeah, we're coming back with perfect. And we can even confirm that the first invalid card 45327777 ending in 95, and then I forget which mystery it is. It ends in 93, so it's this one right here, 492. Yep, ending in 93. All right. So that's looking really good right there. So that got us. It's getting us pretty good stuff. Some spicy data, some extra spicy data for you. I got your spicy data right here, buddy. Very good. All right, so that looking good. Now we want to work on credit card. The next function is invalid card company. So we'll do a similar thing where we'll perform an iteration, and we'll do a conditional again, and in that conditional we're going to look for the first digits, okay, of each object array, and then return back. We'll return back another object array, another object, whatever, with some more data, giving us some more information about the cards here. I'm running out of letters over here. What kind of am I at right now? All right, let's just do again. Let's make sure we start off with a couple of variables that again I just like to start off. We're gonna call this credit company. All right. Let's make sure we're not mutating anything. Okay, that way we can work with good clean data. And let company just another empty object here. Again, same thing like we kind of did up top, just to kind of keep in the just kind of keep it in the mindset. Obviously, I can always go back and refactor this and kind of make it maybe more condensed in a way or something like that. But I think it's easier to just look at it like this. You can kind of understand what it's kind of doing. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what I get from it. Whatever. What do I know, man? Not too sure if we're going to need any iterating type members. Yeah, why not? We'll do something the same thing. You know what I'm saying? All right, so here we are. We're in our for loop here now. Again, we'll create an iteration over our object here. All right, to create a company for this one. All right, so and then this is where we're going to start our conditionals. All right, and then work down from there. So it'll be credit card company, and it'll be boom, 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 boom. I need one that first digit. So we need the first digit to always equal 0. Remember that, because we need to just get the first one out of each object. Okay, so we don't want to be creating an iterator always to yeah, I don't even have to do, because I can just put 0. Yeah. Okay, let me just remove that. So that's just not necessary right there. All right, so we want if credit card company at, where am I at, n 0. So again, if we keep it at, remember, 0 is always the first one in code, represents the first location. All right, so we want to capture the first location out of each one of our arrays, because remember, this is a nested array that we're going through, so it'll always be 0, but n has to iterate over every other one. All right, so it's equal to, now what do we got here? So we got 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then this would be invalid. I'll just put invalid down here, just for now. All right, so we've pretty much worked out our conditional on what it's going to be, what we're pretty much be iterating over. So it's going to be something very similar to this. actually I can just use that right there, just like that. So so we're going to do something very, 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 it's almost the same exact thing. So let's do the iterator first on this one. So we're going to do one Visa or whatever have you. So and then what's 3 Visa Amex. And not that one, it is what am I looking at? Okay, just make sure I get everything where I'm at. Okay. So if equal to 3, if the first digit is equal to 3, we're gonna increase our iterator there, all right, to give us a number, and then we're gonna push that to valid our valid company object here, all right, with our number, with what it is, and then the credit card number itself. Yeah. So 4. I'm just going to change this to Visa. Yep. Same thing. MasterCard. And then boom. And finally, Discover. And then down here, the company push. Yeah, right. I'm gonna hit this with a save real quick. Alright, see if it works. Let's return back valid company. Alright. Just gotta probably change some of where I got the numbering system here. So, but it's working though. It says there's 15 objects in there. Be array not contain duplicates. All right. So an invalid. No, so. Oh, you know what I should build into? You know, I was just thinking about is I think I'm okay. All right. Okay. I see where I messed up. All right, so it's okay. We'll fix that real quick. All right, so problem with this, obviously, it's returning everything because everything comes back as the first digit matching something there is, but it's not valid though. What I need to do is in this if statement push all this. I'm just trying to I got this. Why is it messing up? No, I understand what's happening. It's like I'm getting lost every time I do that. Okay. So I want all this pretty much in there. Just in case something that gets messed up, I'll put that in now. Let's get back to it. I got so confused when I did that to myself. All right. Yeah, just making sure everything's working. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do, everybody. That's all I'm trying to do. this up a little bit. All right, we have to do the same thing here too. So we're going to be changing it to this. Yep. Let me just make sure this is working. Something's working. Hold on, Betsy. system's broken. Oh, it's broken. That's why. I don't understand why it's missing it. Oh, yeah, that's what it's pushed, right? That's right. But why is this not working? Oh, I gotta give myself a mind. Once I push the card. Oh. It's mutating. Is it mutating it? Is it just pushing? Oh. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Now something's messed up, but I got my meeting to get on to, but I do want to finish this thing. Right, I gotta get on my appointment, guys. Wait. Hello, it's Joe. Yes, sir. I was just trying to find the virtual link to it.